video is a makeup tutorial on this look. It is using the Masquerade palette by Juvias Place. I love this palette. It has so many fun colors, and when I first got this I was like, okay, I definitely see myself using these colors all the time. But for today's video I thought I would step out of the box and use like the blue shades in the palette. So this is the look I came up with, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna prime our eyelids. I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Enigma just to cover up the veins on my lids, you guys know. And then I'm taking the Masquerade palette by Juvias Place. I'm going in with this shade Burkina. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'm just buffing this into my crease. This is going to be my transition shade. This color is very pigmented, so I'm just starting off little by little and then building that color into my crease. I also find that raising my eyebrows helps my eyelids stretch, and it helps me blend out the shadows better. Fun little tip. Next, I'm going into the shade Zobo, and I am applying this into my crease as well. I just want to add a little bit of purpliness to the look, so I'm applying that into my crease. I'm going to take the shade Dahlia on a really small crease brush, and I'm starting to pack that onto my crease because when I apply this on my entire lid, I want it to blend seamlessly into my crease. So adding it to my crease first really does help. And then with a shader brush, I am applying this to my entire lid. I'm going to go back into Zobo, and I'm going to do the same thing I did earlier, just applying this into my crease. I really love how the blue mixes with the purple and it creates like a darker purple. I love how these colors look together. So I'm just applying some of this into my crease and blending it into the blue. I'm going to take that first shade we used, and I'm applying more of this into the crease just to add a little bit more of that brown and to blend out any of the harsh edges of the purple. And then I'm going to intensify the lid shade again by just adding some more Dahlia. I'm going to take this minty shimmery turquoise color called Molly, and I'm applying this just to the very center of my eyelid. I love how this looks on top of that other blue. I think it gives such a pretty dimension to the look. So I'm just applying some of this directly onto the center of my lid, and then I'm tight lining with my NYX Très Jolie Gel Black Liner. And then I went in with some eyeliner. This is the Inglot Gel Liner number 77. And I'm gonna create a wing with this. I almost feel like it's impossible for me to do a wing on camera, but you can skip this if you're uncomfortable with eyeliner. I just, did a basic little wing. I went in with my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist just to spray this on my face before I went in with primer, because the foundation I'm gonna be using is a little bit matte, so I wanted a luminous mist underneath my primer, which was the NYX Angel Veil primer, by the way. And now I'm going in with foundation, and I'm mixing two shades of the new Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. I'm mixing 3.0 and 3.25. I'm having some skin issues at the moment, and this foundation does a really nice job of just covering everything up. I love the coverage, it's awesome. Now moving on to concealer, I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and I'm going to mix it with the Wet n Wild Highlighting and Concealing Pen. The Collection one is awesome because it has really great coverage, but it's also a matte finish, so I find mixing it with the Wet n Wild one, it's just easier to blend, and I love the combination of the two. I'm sorry, I'm blending out my concealer and I'm watching Reign, that CW show about like the kings and the princes and all that. I was currently watching that. I'm on season 2, like episode 5. Still no sign of Marianne Bash, but what can I do? So I'm also adding some in between my eyebrows, on my nose, and on my chin. That was the Wet n Wild concealer, and I just blended that in. And I'm going to set my under eye concealer using my H&M powder. This is the Perfectionist Finishing Powder, and this is in the shade Porcelain. I got this shade because I thought it would be great to highlight underneath the eyes. It mattifies the skin really well, but it's nice and brightening too. I really like this powder. Okay, so to finish off the eyes, I'm taking the shade Burkina on a pencil brush, and I'm buffing this underneath my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take my NYX Très Jolie Black Liner again, and I'm just adding this to the waterline. And I'm going to take this shade called Chi, and on a smaller pencil brush, I'm focusing this really close to my waterline, but on my skin, just buffing that underneath my lower lashes. And then I'm going to add the shade Dahlia right on top. I like how these two combined makes kind of like a dark navy blue, so that is why I mixed those two shades. And then I added a little bit more of that brown shade just to blend everything out. put on some mascara, and then I highlighted my inner corners with the shade Giza. Such a beautiful, like, iridescent, oh my god, I love this eyeshadow. But anyway, I applied some falsies. These are the Christina Wispy lashes. They're not for everyone, but I actually really love these eyelashes. So now I'm just gonna move on to the rest of my face makeup, and I am going to contour my cheekbones using the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder in the shade Light. The original shade was called Medium, but now they came out with like an even lighter shade, which is awesome because I think it is perfect for my skin tone to contour. It's literally perfect. I like it way more than the medium shade. But to bronze up the skin a little bit, I'm gonna take my Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer, and I believe this is called Sweet Pea, or it could be Sweet Tea. I don't remember, but it's one of those, and I'm just using that to bronze up the skin and give me a little bit more warmth. For blush, I'm using the NYX powder blush in the shade Terracotta. I haven't used this in so long, and when I used it today, I was like, why haven't I used this? I love this blush. It gives you such a pretty warm, glowy flush to the cheeks. To highlight the tops of my cheekbones, I'm gonna take the Ofra highlight in the shade Beverly Hills, and I'm just popping that on my face, and I'm also highlighting my nose and my Cupid's bow with this. And then we could finish off this look with my lip color. I'm gonna first line my lips using the Essence lip liner in the shade In the Nude, and I kind of overdrew my lips just a bit. And then I applied the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade 0.0 right on top. But that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my natural hair routine. I'm gonna be sharing some of my favorite hair care products with you guys whenever I leave my hair natural like it is today.